Hi, everyone. Welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Minnesota Lynx. With analysts Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you with us. And two stellar guards go head-to-head. How should these players approach this matchup?
Well, do not make this a game of one-on-one. I know it can be tempting, but this is a team game. You always want to outscore your opponent individually. However, there's more to the matchup than that.
Totally. The only point total that matters is the game score, the one we see up on the scoreboard. Remember, this is the WNBA, the best league in the world. So these two want these kinds of nights, a chance to face off with a fellow elite player. Way to stay alert and snatch up the long rebound.
Fires from deep. Minnesota grabs the miss. And here comes the break. Here's more. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Simone Augustus. And stolen by Collier. Outside for Sims. Goes back up. Pass to Dangerfield. Kept alive. Now the Sparks with it. And that one's good. Augustus.
Attacks contact with concentration. Augustus stays locked in on tough finishes.
And here's Dangerfield. Sims, Gray defending. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, Sylvia Fowles has everything you would want in a premier defender. 6'6" height, great mobility, always giving top-notch effort. So it's no surprise that she's won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards and has been on the all-defensive team numerous times.
Ogwumike. Pass to Nigwe. Gray. Out to Ogwumike. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Collier. A one-on-one situation. Here's Dangerfield. Neko Ogwumike with the block.
Doesn't want to allow any easy buckets. Ogwumike is a no-nonsense defender.
Here's Parker. Here's Anigwe. She's covered by Sims. Parker, no good. And with fouls, her coaches all rave about defensive IQ.
Yeah, and what I like the most is how she reads the angles off the rebounding, the boards. Has the best rebounding average of all time. That's an underrated part of D. Limiting opponents' possessions in fouls owns the glass.
Now here's Gray. Here's Anigwe. Excellent D there from Sylvia Fowles. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Sims with the bucket.
With the ability to drive and break down defenses, Sims adds a different dimension to her team's offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. Ogwumike outside. Back to Gray. Anigwe covered by fouls. Shot by Anigwe, no good.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Tolliver. Ogwumike with the ball. Covered by Collier. Tolliver, that's good.
A seasoned vet, Tolliver plays with intelligence and composure.
Now here is Sims. She's covered by Tolliver. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
One of the most decorated stars in WNBA history, Sylvia Fowles actually started planning for life after hoops. Back in 2017, Fowles started taking classes online to work in, get this, a funeral home. Early in the morning, before practices in 2017, Fowles would drive to an internship to help complete her degree in mortuary science.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Dantas. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great assertive inside play from Dantas. Gets right where she wanted to be and scores.
Getting back to fouls, her meticulous schedule allowed her to focus on hoops and schoolwork.
I'd say Fowles had no trouble juggling both. That 2017 season when she was traveling about 2 hours to her internship, guess what else Fowles did? She won MVP. Sylvia, Team Minnesota, also won the title. It just shows you how incredible of a person Fowles is.
Now here's Tolliver to the paint. Parker, and the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
The determination of Parker on display, refuses to be denied, continues to play with incredible fire. Well, so many WNBA players, so many greats and all-stars fall short of ever winning one championship. But Kristi Tolliver has won multiple championships. And what's unique is that she won those multiple championships with different teams. In 2016, she helped lead the Sparks to glory. And in 2019, she climbed the mountain with the Mystics, bringing Washington their first WNBA championship.
Here's Banham. Dantas' shot is off.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim. If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
And they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
For 3. Pass to Parker. And a great assist by Kristi Tolliver as that one goes in.
Yeah, and if you're open, Tolliver will find you. But it's not really a matter of if, but when.
Count the basket.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
The Sparks with the lead. Outside Williams. And she's good on the 3 ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Here's Banham. Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Sparks on top. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Defense paying dividends for them through 1.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that, and just a lot of hustle.
And the shot is good.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And here are the Sparks now. 3-point lead. Outside Tolliver. Williams. Here's Parker. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50, 4 for 8 shooting this game. Here's Dangerfield. Looking for her first basket still in this one. To the inside. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Collier. Pass to Banham. Lets it go from deep. Neko Ogumike with the rebound. Here's Augustus. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
On the wing, Neko Ogumike. Pass to Augustus. And here's Anigwe. Ogumike with the ball. Out to Ogumike. Now here's Williams. Here's Augustus. No good on the 3. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot by Dangerfield, no good. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Nafisa Collier. We are already hearing some trade rumors out there. But Tim, is it ever too early to start making deals?
No. Remember, the WNBA has a relatively short season. If you struggle to start, you don't have a lot of time to make up ground. So if the right deal is being offered, whether it's as a seller or a buyer, absolutely, you should consider it.
The biggest factor for me, if you want to make a trade, you need all parties to be on the same page. Ownership, front office, coaches, players. Of course, if you can steal a star that might be unhappy in a given situation, or another team suddenly becomes a seller, go for it.
The finish and the foul. Anigwe plays with such passion. A true joy to watch.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game. And here are the Lynx now. They trail by 7. Inside. Now the Sparks moving it up. And that one's good. Ogumake.
A dynamo in the open court. Ogumake just flies to the hoop. Good luck stopping that.
Back to Sims. Right side more. Lets the 3 fly. Neko Ogumake with the block. Shanae Ogumake with the drive. And it's good for 2.
You know, the D's got to do a little more to stop her. A bump isn't going to stop Ogumake. She's too strong, too long. Well, Chelsea Gray was a solid player in her first couple of years in the league, but she took a giant leap during her third season in the WNBA. Gray almost tripled her scoring average during the 2017 campaign with Los Angeles. She also shot, get this, a mind-boggling 48% from three-point range, leading the league.
Pass to fouls. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
What power from fouls there. Embraces the contact and still figures out how to score.
Gray, that's good. And what a year 2017 was for Gray. Named to the All-Star and all WNBA teams for the first time.
Just incredible what Gray did during that offseason. I think part of the reason she took that huge step forward is the 2016 playoffs. Gray was a key part of the Sparks WNBA championship team, and I think that finals experience helped propel her career. They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Outside Sims. Up top more. Three-pointer. She can't get that one to fall. And it's the Sparks the other way. Down low. Ogumake uses the glass to finish the layup.
I just love that rugged attitude from Ogumake. She carries herself with an unwavering confidence.
And the basket by Brown. Timeout called the Sparks.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
The Sparks making a switch here. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
To the middle. Here's Parker. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And a much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, you're doing something right.
Shot's good by Moore.
You just love Maya Moore's stroke. Pure. One of the top three-point gunners in the league.
Asta Nigwe. Here's Gray. Parker with the ball. Off the left rim and out. Now here's Moore. Parker defending. Back to Moore. Launches it. That one is off. And the Sparks the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's Gray missing. And they're on the break. Sims, Gray defending. Outside, Herbert Harrigan. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on her. And the shot goes in.
That's some hard-nosed basketball right there. Moore simply refuses to give up.
And Maya Moore with the block. The shot comes out, and we've reached halftime in this one. Sparks ahead, leading by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. What can you say? Parker, just an impressive effort here today.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can stop her down in the second half, because so far they have not had any answer for her when she's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up her looks, bumping her out, front her, double down. Just do something to throw her off her rhythm.
Here's fouls. And the lead is down inside single digits.
What a motor. Fouls, one of the best in the league at converting second chances.
Here's Augustus. Doesn't go for her. Sylvia fouls with the defensive effort. Here's Dangerfield. Good work defensively by Candace Parker.
Well, after winning 2 national championships in college, I think Candace Parker was ready to win at the next level. Parker won back-to-back titles for the state of Tennessee before becoming the first overall pick in the 2008 WNBA draft. And upon entering the league, Parker wasted no time getting things done.
And looking at Parker's collegiate basketball success, Brian, how did she translate her winning ways to the pros?
Well, I'd say it's a mindset, Blake, because Parker wants to win wherever she goes. She stayed true to herself and improved her game with each passing season. Now, it took her a little while, but she finally won it all in 2016 when the Sparks took down the Fever in 5 games.
Offensive board, Parker. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
But when you watch Candace Parker play, she's so talented you forget she's 6'4". It allows her to be a menace down low.
When I think of the best rookie season in WNBA history, I immediately think of Candace Parker. She became the first player in league history to win both Rookie of the Year and League MVP in the same season.
Augustus, she's covered by Sims, and that one drops for her.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
Minnesota calls a timeout. And Tim, when you think about Parker's historic rookie season, what other accomplishments stand out for you?
Well, I mean, you can go on and on, Blake, what Candace Parker has done in this league. How about 2013 when she got her first All-Star Game MVP, 23 points, 11 rebounds, or even 2016 when Parker helped the Sparks win the WNBA title and was named Finals MVP.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Ogumake outside. Pass to Parker. Second chance shot. Augustus. Ogumake, covered by Collier. The layup off target.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Here's Dangerfield. It's hauled in by the Sparks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Parker, good.
You hate to see it. She seems to have lost her touch. Just 1 for 5 this quarter.
Left side, Sims. Dangerfield. The 3 ball. Ogumake with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole, because she is not helping their offense.
Recognizing the defense's miscues and capitalizing on them. That's part of what makes Ogumake so special. Right there, she's able to find someone wide open.
The Sparks leading. It's Simone Augustus on the wing. Back to Parker. Ogumake outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And here are the Lynx now. Here's Dangerfield. Here's Moore. And good that time.
What energy from Moore on the glass, doing whatever she could to keep it alive.
Timeout called the Sparks.
Well, when Maya Moore eventually retires from basketball, she's going to leave behind quite the legacy, guys. She's won back-to-back undefeated titles in college, 4 WNBA championships, and was an all-WNBA first-team talent for 5 years in a row.
Pass to Parker. Williams to the inside, to the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Right side, Parker. Ogumake, the second chance effort, and Parker lays it in.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
And thinking about Moore's dominant basketball career, what do you think people will remember the most, Tim?
Well, hopefully there's more basketball to play for Maya, but they'll also, remember her as a winner and an all-time teammate, Blake. But off the court, all that she's done for young women all around the world, for justice, reform, really, Maya Moore has been an incredible ambassador on and off the court for women's basketball. A nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play, great bucket in transition.
That's how to play aggressive, attacking basketball.
And that's matching your defense with your offense.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
She can be dangerous from outside. And look, sure, she didn't get one in the first, but we don't live in the past. We live in the present, and we know she can hit them.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
She's been ice cold and forcing a lot of shots, and as a result, her team is suffering. Instead, she needs to get the ball moving and get her teammates involved.
Brown, she's guarded by Williams. Pass to Alexander. Candace Park with the steal. Christy Tolliver for 3. The basket good off the assist from Nneka Ogumake.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Inside. Now Dangerfield. Back to Dantas. And the layup is good.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this one around. She has to take charge. She's been a little hesitant to pull the trigger. I don't know why.
Pass to Parker. To Oliver. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And it's the Sparks ball. Outside, Parker. Pass to Williams. Christy Tolliver attacking, and the shot goes down.
With the get better every day mentality, Tolliver has become one of the most respected players in the association.
Here's Dangerfield. The shot, no good. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Sparks on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming back right after this break to get the 4th quarter started. Welcome back. 4th quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And it's the Sparks ball. They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. The 3 from Candace Parker. Good on the 3-point shot.
She is starting to feel it from outside.
And here is Sims. Pass to Dantas. Back to Sims. We know the NBA logo is inspired by the great Jerry West, but the WNBA logo isn't based on any specific player. Do you think the league should change that?
I don't think it's necessary, Blake. Would it be cool? Sure. But how could you even begin that process? There's so many legends to choose from. I think it's better to just keep it as is.
It would be pretty cool to honor a player like that, but you're right, Brian. There's just so many greats that are worthy. Off the top of my head, I know Diana Taurasi and Maya Moore. They'd be great picks if it ever happens.
Here's Parker. Another shot. Sykes outside. Parker covered by fouls. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Minnesota Lynx ball. Substitution on the court.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Sims. Outside for Moore. Hits it from three-point range.
Moving without the ball, working for good looks. These kinds of things are just second nature to refined scorers like Moore.
And the Lynx pushing it up now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The drive by Napisa Collier. That one goes in.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Candace Parker can't get that one to fall.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you got to give credit to Collier for the find. Her 6'2" height allows her to have a clean view of the court. Doesn't miss open teammates.
Timeout called the Sparks.
Yeah, when you talk about Napisa Collier, you instantly think versatility. At 6'2", she can defend multiple positions, pretty much the 1 through 4. Offensively, she can handle the ball, is a solid long-range shooter, uses her size to battle inside and grab rebounds. Really, you have to cover her all around the floor. Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Moore, no good. Outside, Parker pulls it from the elbow. The shot off that time. And Minnesota the other way now. And with Collier, she's a player who does a little bit of everything.
Well, you want to talk about stuffing a box score? How about this? In her rookie year, Collier recorded 400 points, 200 boards, 75 assists, 50 steals, 25 blocks, and 25 triples. Just the 4th player ever to get to those marks. That pretty much covers everything, right? She's pouring it on in the second half. Really a much better showing than she had before the break.
And here's Candace Parker for 3. Fouls with the rebound.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Dangerfield, guarded by Augustus. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for the 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the paint, Parker. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Keep getting it to Parker. It can make things easy on a coach. Has to be easy in the huddle. Get it to Candace.
Pass to Sims. Collier outside. Left side, Moore. Yes, and it's Napisa Collier picking up the assist.
Boy, this is high drama, guys. They managed to get hot just when it looked like this game was over.
What a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time, and suddenly they're an offensive juggernaut.
Yeah, where did it come from?
What a bad time for these defenders to just be standing around watching. I mean, not while the ball's in her hands.
Odyssey Sims for 3, and Chelsea Gray with the block. Parker misses from close range. And the foul on Nneka Ogwumike. That's her first foul. And guys, all around the league, we've seen the WNBA take a role in teaching youngsters and helping develop the future generations of the WNBA.
Well, just look at all the amazing events the league has every year with their Junior WNBA Week. Teams host events allowing young hoopers to come learn from the best. not only basketball-wise, but also mentoring them on how to be leaders in their communities.
And off the court, what role models these players are, speaking their mind on the injustice they see in the world. When it comes to making positive change, WNBA players are some of the best in the world.
Out to the wing. The three is up. Another three for the Sparks.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
From deep three-point range, Minnesota grabs the miss.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Collier outside. Pass to Dangerfield. Rejected by Chelsea Gray.
Strong judgment and awareness to time that block perfectly. And, you know, as a leader, Gray is always up for a challenge.
Outside, Parker. The three, no good. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you know, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that'll wrap it up.
I'm yelling Mayday, baby, yeah. You made them plastic, always overreacting, always for reactions, and I'm gonna go subtract it. My money always hiding. I got me a new chick that be calling me like Jasmine. X's and no mo's, I don't wanna know what's happening. Brody told me slow me or I end up money in a basket. Told her this plane crashing. I'm yelling Mayday, baby. You made a plastic, and ain't no way you play me. I guess we cool back then. I guess we cool back then. I guess we cool back then. I'm yelling Mayday, baby.
You a fool for this one. Yeah. Old school. All the flex. Hey, work feeling more like I've been getting what I earned. The low wasn't never a concern. I see I got the gift, don't count the blessings. I played the odds and I changed directions. I hoard all the dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's hard to count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I went horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never like picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't that a to a dad, ain't that a switch? I paved the way and saved the date. I take breaks in the summer, but the wintertime lit. Hey, left, look at who I'm still with. Same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera with the action, yeah. Before you rip the plastic, man, watch you hustle backwards. Oh, all my losses made me savage. Lately I can't seem to miss. Never cooking in the same pot. I gotta see her in way before I got the call. Now they all wanna hold my falling back just to let it take shape. No squares in the circle. The words get hurtful. I heard that commercial. They gon' let it go. Hide from the side where we don't see it. Yeah, with the cost to survive. Turns for the worst on the road to the promise. Could've just mumbled, but I'd rather pay homage. Yeah, still do it cause they give me pay. but she don't get saved. That mojo screaming, oh, behave. You been there, you took that break. I get sleep when I stay up late. Same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera with the action, hey. Before you rip the plastic, man. Watch you hustle backwards, yeah. All my losses made me savage. That's it, bro.
Feeling overcomes me fast. Afraid of how long this won't last. Looking at a photograph. Looking at a photograph. Thinking about